There's a paper passed around that has some more information about what we do in the school, what we're proposing, and where we'd like to end up is offering what I call Martial Nonviolence. It's aikido principles combined with theater techniques. My first career was into the professional theater, and then also facilitation techniques. So it's in 3 phases. So you take responsibility for your fear about your body and being in danger, which is where most people come out of when they respond to conflict. They freeze, they fly, they fight. You take responsibility for your fear of physical conflict by working with aikido principles, and then you extend that by using theater techniques to act and speak with each other where you're not literally hitting each other. And you experiment with who you can be and how you can be. And then you take that and you take responsibility for your participation in an ordered environment, making one, being responsible to it, which is the basis of citizenship. That is one of the things that makes Montessori one of the most important innovations in education ever. I was born and raised in Montessori, so I'm not a convert. That's my context. So let's see what else to say. Let me just give you an example. This is Stephen Golden, my apprentice. He's also a body worker and a saxophone player and various other things. If we have a chance for conversation later, you can ask him about his path as well. And aikido is practiced in basically 3 phases that are borrowed from Martial Nonviolence. One is an extremely basic phase in which he offers me his center by grabbing my wrist or punching or something, working with a grab, and then doesn't do anything else and allows me to experience what the effect of that is on me. And I'm wanting to apply the principles of aikido, which include bending my knees, letting my head lift up, tucking my chin a little bit, and having a vertical posture. And then the tendency is to try to fix the situation by using muscular strength or influence, if you take it off the mat. And what I want to do is move as one piece by controlling my balance. So rather than yanking my arm, I connect my whole system, and then I manage my balance so that my whole body weight then moves my partner. So he grabs on the other side. I extend so that I have a regulated frame, and then I change my balance by taking my knee over my toe and opening and closing my hips like hinges, basically. So the first thing that happens is you learn to maintain your own balance. We tend to walk in various ways, and what we're interested in is walking so that you can take responsibility for your balance as you go. And you open and close your hips like hinges when you change your direction so that you can make decisions about where you're going and not be falling down forward or falling down backwards as you move. Is this making sense so far? So the same thing would be true in conversation. If someone comes up to me with energy of some kind that feels conflictual to me, I have some options. I can respond to them like this, or I can respond to them like this, verbally, you can imagine the language, or I can bend my knees, breathe in a regular way, listen to them, look and see what their perspective was, and then interact with them in a way that gets us where we were both going, allowing us to redirect in various directions. So when we come back again, he's going to point at my face as though he were making a statement directly at me, and I can do this, or I can do this, or I can do this. And now suddenly we're both looking at where he's looking and where I'm looking as a shared experience. And there are various levels. The children learn what to do with their bodies. And then I say, if bodies were language, what are you expressing? This, as a response, is a very different expression than that. And it makes sense. Rather than saying, behave yourself, don't do that, don't do this, you're modeling what your body does when someone reaches out and touches you in a way that you're not happy about. And then you do the same thing with your language. What would you say if you were expressing what your body is doing? So relax your hands, keep your hands to yourself, be relaxed, and say what it was that your body was just doing.